What's going on, everybody? I'm going to be attempting to do a airbrush sky. This is my dad's work. He came over and showed me this, and I'm going to try a sky for the first time over here. So we'll see how good or bad I do. I just did this rough little mountain line. Just ripped some cardboard and sprayed it, and that'll kind of be like my mountains. And real quick, I'll show you. That's my dad's airbrushing, and I'm gonna try to do a skyline for the first time, like a little sunrise or something. And I've got my colors mixed, and I just sprayed black. I'm not going to go crazy with the black on that line because it's really easy to get too dark. Spray out with a little cleaner here. And then I'm going to change colors. I'm definitely intimidated. I'm not an airbrusher. I'm trying to learn how to airbrush so I can paint my motorcycle. So I think what we're going to do is start with just a little bit of yellow. My dad started with white, but he was also on a brown paper board. And I noticed that the board that he was on was like really kind of like porousy, so it absorbed the paint just a little bit, whereas this is just like paper that I can practice on, and the paint, if you get too much on it, it'll just spatter right out. So we'll see. Kind of going to develop a little bit of the sky. With no real rhyme or reason to it, we're going to add layers to this. My dad does this little, kind of like a nondescript wiggle line. And that's going to kind of be like the basis of a cloud right there. Hopefully, and I think I'm going to do like the sun here, only half risen above these mountains with some rays. So we might try to like throw in some rays a little later. I just kind of got my two little clouds, and I might try to do another one to offset it. In landscaping, they say groups of threes or opposite numbers, or like not even numbers. And then if I highlight these a little underneath with white, I'm not going to do the white just yet. I'm going to go ahead and change to like orange and just add a little bit. We'll do, my dad said when he changes colors, he doesn't run any cleaner through. He likes to get that little color blend. So Just need to make sure she's gonna flow out anyways, I guess. And I'm just real lightly throwing some orange in here. A little too heavy. My dad showed me how to do this yesterday. I've never done it before, so. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of have a couple little cloud ripples going. And a little bit more. We'll switch it up to a blue. Maybe add some blue up here in the top a little bit. Blue there. I think maybe I did a little too much blue down low, but that's going to be all right because I can layer it up. I think what I want to do now is kind of take just the lightest bit of light white, and I'll kind of make the circle of my sun. May want to grab a little stencil or something. I have somewhere a stencil. Where did I put it? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it without a stencil. But I don't really want cover up this, so put my stencil back. So there's like the start of the sun. A couple little rays going on it. We might come in here. Reinforce these clouds a little bit. Add some more layers to that. Get back on kind of the yellows and oranges. Take a look back at my dad's. So I kind of put like some yellows in that sun and then throw out some yellows in that ray again. And then maybe just more kind of yellow down here in this bottom section. And then I'll put more of like an orange rim around the sun to highlight it. Kind of see it coming together. The sun, anyways. I'm a little bit happier with how that sun is. And then I think we're going to highlight this little middle section a little bit more orange. Definitely not as good as this guy, huh? First time ever trying to do a little skyline here. Better try to highlight my little clouds again. I think I should be able to kind of highlight these clouds with a little bit of white. Bring them up. This is where I really need my dad here teaching me step by step, saying, yeah, you got too much color here, you need more there, or whatever else. It's definitely tough to do when you're brand new at art. I mean, I've never done pencil art even. I just thought I could do what's up, Sonny Appleseed? I just thought maybe I could hop into airbrushing. I really wanted to custom paint my motorcycle. So I'm trying, man. Looks like he has more yellows down low, oranges in the middle, blue on top. So I'm going to try to do, because it looks yellow, more yellow down here. I'm going to try to get a little more like orange shading here. But with that blue, it kind of turns it purplish. His really looks more blended. trying to figure out how to make it look better. I know this just kind of looks a little too... I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. I think it's just like a little too blue, like almost too blue, too purpley. I want it to be more yellow and orangey. Trying to highlight these clouds, but also that white did make the clouds look a little bit better, but like I said, I think I just did a little too much blue down here when I came down the first couple of times. So I'm gonna have to keep layering yellows, I think, yellow and orange until it looks better. Yeah, just too much blue coming through. I'm not exactly sure. Keep trying, I guess. My dad said, don't worry if you make a mistake. Just keep going. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Might be too much yellow. Too much yellow, maybe. And where it was heavy in that blue, it's kind of turning like a green. Reference sky. My sky. Yep. I've been watching my dad do art for like 36 years now, I guess, and he's pretty good at it. So the question is, how do we make this look better? I feel like I'm just adding too much color in the wrong spots. But we can't quit now. A little bit more orange again. There's clearly just too much of like a separation here. I have that cloud and I can highlight it again with white, but it's just like yellow, orange, blue. It's not quite what I wanted. He has more of like a gradient going on. Go back to the blue a little bit. Yeah, my colors just look like layered Neapolitan ice cream. Don't exactly know, man. Well, I wouldn't say I'm too impressed with my own art, but as far as the first time goes, you gotta start somewhere. Just not exactly sure how to fix it. But I got some experience on it. Let's see here. I'll have to wait for the master to come home and see if he can't train me in how I can fix it. Or if I can fix it. Maybe I just added too many colors. Or too much color in one area. Show you from my view here. At least I can see a sun. Doesn't really look good. I like that. Obviously, he's got an awesome background and everything. Foreground, maybe I should say. he did all of this with like paint pens, and then all the cloud and sky was done with an airbrush. So I was trying to copy the cloud and sky. He's good. Right on. Well, got to start somewhere, and this is where I started. Thanks for tuning in.